let's get started with question 6 of Unit 1, January 2024. The cell membrane consists of phospholipids and proteins. Name the current model for the structure of the cell membrane. Memorize based question. That's fluid mosaic model. So let's see the second question. Describe the arrangement of phospholipid in the cell membrane of this model. So here, the cell membrane, if I show you, the cell membrane is like this. It's the head and it's the tail. It's the head. Okay, sorry. If I show you over here, a cell membrane looks like this. It's the head, it's the tail, it's the head, it's the tail, it's the head, it's the tail. And here, how it forms a bilayer, it's a head, it's a tail, it's a head, it's a tail. So over here, let me show you, mark the head with this color. Okay. So over here, this is known as hydrophilic phospholipid head, and this is the hydrophobic phospholipid tail. So these are scared of water, like they repel water, where in case these are not scared of water, they love water, they interact with water, and thus they form a bilayer like this as a cell membrane, where it is inside of it, like no water can enter over here, and it forms a bilayer like this. Okay, so let's see the answer. In a bilayer, it is in a bilayer like two layers, as I showed you before. It's in two layers, phosphate heads pointing towards aqueous environment, inside and outside of the membrane of the cell, and fatty acid tails pointing into the membrane away from the atom towards each other. This is phosphate head, as I said before, and this is the fatty acid tail. Okay, so let's see the next question, number C. Phospholipids can be used to form lipid nanoparticles. Lipid nanoparticles can be used to carry nucleic acids to tissue in the body. The diagram shows a lipid nanoparticle containing messenger RNA, mRNA molecule. So this is a phospholipid, and you can see this mRNA in it, and it's like it's taking it away. Okay, so let's see the question. Liquid nanoparticles are very small. Calculate the diameter of a lipid nanoparticles with a volume of 0.108. Use the formula. This V equals to 4/3 pi r cube. Here use the value of pi as 3. So if we find the radius, we can multiply it with 2 to find the diameter. Basic math. So just put all the value like this and then calculate the diameter. That's the answer. Describe the structure of a mRNA molecule. What is the structure of a mRNA molecule? It is single-stranded. If I draw a mRNA molecule over here, you can say that it is like this. Okay, single-stranded. It contains A, C, G, U as a base, not T. Okay, you can keep that. You should keep that in mind. So A, C, U, G. Okay, it's single-stranded. It contains 4 bases along with A, C, G, and U. Uracil. Okay. So let's see the answer. It is single-stranded. mRNA/mononucleotide consists of ribose, phosphate, and a base. You can name a base as uracil or arginine, guanine. Okay. sorry, adenine, guanine. And then phosphodiester bond between them, between the mononucleotides, there are phosphodiester bond. And then the base is named the adenine, uracil, cytosol, and guanine. Okay. See the next question 3. Explain the arrangements of phospholipids in these lipids nanoparticles that carry mRNA to tissue in the body. So here we need to explain the arrangement of the phospholipid over here. Okay, so let's see the image first and then describe it. So you can say that heads are facing out, like out of the nanoparticles, the mRNA tails facing each other, heads pointing outward because they are polar and interact with water environment. The hydrophobic fatty acids point away from the water environment. The mRNA surrounds the phosphate head, as mRNA is a polar molecule, okay, has a phosphate group in it. The fatty acid tails of both group facing each other because they are hydrophobic. So let's see the answer. Yeah, as you can see the answer, it's written whatever I said right now, that heads are facing out of the nanoparticles, tails facing each other, then heads pointing outwards because they are polar and interact with water environment, like hydrophobic fatty acid points away from the water. Then mRNA surround the phosphate head, as mRNA is a polar molecule or has a phosphate group in it. The fatty acid tails of both groups are facing each other because they are hydrophobic. So let's okay, so this is the end of the question. See you in the next class. Bye bye.